boy? Guess it's just me and you in this lonely old garden by ourselves. Oh, getting kind of sleepy. I reckon just go down for the night. Hey, who are you?
My name is Eve. All right, the Lord sent me. Okay.
Now, why are my ribs hurt?
Well, you know, He had to take something from you to make me. Okay. So, you know, I think it's time though. Now that I'm here and you're not lonely anymore, honey, I think it's time to clean up. Cause you're a hot mess. This place is a hot mess. The Lord says it's just dirty. Okay, you just get it. I need this picked up right now. Right now. Yes. Okay. All right. We're making progress. Gotta get it together somehow, sweetheart. Yes. You know, that's just a little disrespectful now. Okay. Yeah. Start cleaning up. Gotta chop some of those. All right. All right. I'm gonna be over here.
Reckon after all these chores I done you have me doing, reckon I'm pretty hungry. What about you, sweetheart?
Yeah, I could eat. I could eat something.
What you in the mood for?
I don't know.
How about carrots? Want some veggies?
No, not carrots. No
Oranges?
veggies. No oranges.
Strawberries?
No strawberries. Those don't really sound very appetizing.
Well, what in tarnations you want?
You know, it's just not that simple to just decide what to eat.
It is. You're hungry and you eat.
It's not that simple, I said. All
We're
right.
fixing to just keep walking until we find something?
I guess we're going to have to keep walking until we find something.
I ain't doing Taco Bell again.
Oh, man, I love me some Taco Bell.
Well, I reckon let's keep walking.
All right, let's go.
Hello, Eve.
Well, hello there.
Are you hungry?
Well, yeah, I could eat. Definitely.
Eat this fruit.
Well, you know, the Lord, He told me not to eat that fruit. He said no. So.
Did God actually say not to eat this?
Well, I mean, I'm going to guess that that's what He implied when this fruit was from the tree. I mean, the exact tree He pointed to was this one, and it had fruit on it. I mean, I'm going to say yes, that's the fruit. He don't
Did
want
He
me
say
to.
you would die?
Not quite.
God knows if you eat of this, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil. Eat, Eve.
That actually doesn't feel too bad. I think yes. I think I'll have a bite of it, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Oh, get it off the tree. Adam! Oh my gosh! Taste this fruit.
What have you done? This isn't the forbidden fruit, is it?
Well, yes.
Oh. Eve!
Oh my gosh!
You know the Lord said no!
Oh my.
He's coming!
Oh my gosh, we're naked.
What up, Central family? Thank you so much for tuning in and checking out this week's video. Adam and Eve with a southern twang style. That was my beautiful wife's idea, and it sure was a lot of fun to film. But I just want to dive in a little bit deeper into the backstory to that video that we filmed. And starting in Genesis chapter 2, basically what happens is Adam is naming all the animals, and he's tending the garden, and he finds himself lonely. And none of the animals, anything that is there is sufficient for him. And so God sees a need, and he actually takes one of his ribs and forms Eve, and then gives him a helper, and essentially a wife and a significant other. And so he's fulfilled in that aspect. And then the story jumps into where mankind is first deceived and sin enters the world. And one thing I really want to focus in on and highlight is what Satan is really good at is he's really good at telling half-truths or half-lies. And when we read in here, in chapter 3, verse 2, the woman said, "Did God actually say you shall not eat of the tree in the garden?" And the woman said to the serpent, "We may eat of the fruit of the trees in the garden, but God said you shall not eat of the fruit of the tree that is in the midst of the garden, neither shall you touch it, lest you die." But the serpent said to the woman, "You shall not surely die, for God knows that when you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." So Satan is saying, one, you surely will not die. And second part is you will be like God because you will know evil and good. See, that's where we get the half lie and the half truth, because the half truth there is if Adam and Eve eat of the fruit, they will be like God because they'll know good and evil. But the other half lie is he says, well, you won't die. Well, actually, you will, because by disobeying God, sin entered the world. And so that's what Satan does. And if we're not careful, we ourselves can fall into that trap very easily, right? The things we watch, the music we listen to, whatever it might be, Satan's really good at saying, well, this isn't, quite a bad thing. God will be okay of it as long as you don't cross this line. Well, what usually happens is that line gets crossed and we enter into sin. So it's so important, guys, that we really trust in God, and we really learn from the mistakes that people make, and really just cling to Jesus and our relationship with Him. And so thank you guys so much for stopping by. Can't wait to see you next time. Thank you.